Yeah, this is Nathan Coleman, February 10th, 2019. It's like 5:55 p.m. Yeah, I'm taking a walk right now talking. I'm new to this, but anyway, I only have a 15-minute window here to record, so I'm going to get right into it. But there's too much hypocrisy going on today. Way too much. Too many followers and not enough leaders in this thing. And even me, I can be a hypocrite sometimes, and I catch myself slipping and seeing that I'm doing something that I shouldn't have did or I should have did, and then I catch myself doing it, and then I know I did it. So, and that's that. But there's too much of the same thing going on today in this world. Too much. Way too much. And everything is hypocritical. Everything. And that's why I tend to be with myself more than anything, more than anybody, because for real, I can't stand people most of the time. If you have something real to say or to bring to the table, then bring it. Don't act like somebody else. Don't be like somebody else. Screw people's expectations. You can't live up to the world's expectations and what they want you to do. That's one thing that a lot of people ain't realizing, is you are trying to be something you're really not. You got to stop doing that first off. I couldn't have got to where I'm at right now if I was still worried about every Tom, Dick, and Harry in the world. It don't work like that. There's just, people are so caught up in their religion and, I hope that this goes well today, and they're praying for this and that. Nothing's going to happen until you do it. Until you do it, nothing will happen. And to people that get offended so easy, well, sorry, but this is how I gotta talk to people like that, because they don't seem to understand what I'm talking about here. And yes, I'm going to label this video hypocrite. You're a hypocrite, I'm a hypocrite, but see, what are we doing to not be hypocrites? Are we just talking the language that everyone else speaks in the world? Are we doing what everyone else does? I'm not doing what other people do. I'm out here by myself every day. I walk by myself. I talk by myself. And I'm just now learning, because of being on drugs and just wasting my life away. I'm 33 years old, and I'm just now learning how to use these tools to get across to people and to make myself see who I really am. See, I love the fact that I'm recording myself right now. It ain't ego, it's not pride, it's confidence, because I can have confidence in myself to talk to myself and look at myself. And I don't think a lot of people want to or can do this because they haven't come to terms with who they really are. and it's getting dark out here. I tried to do this as quick as possible. I put my whites in my wash, and that took about 10 minutes. So now it's just dark enough to where you're not going to be able to see my face too well. But who cares? If you're speaking truth, I'd want to listen. You know, I'm speaking truth here, so I think people need to hear it. But it is what it is. And I'm not following anyone today. I'm not trying to dress a certain way to appease another person, to please them. That part of me is gone. And if that part of you is still there, I don't think that you're living life comfortably. I ain't one to judge, but I know how it is. I know all the insanity of life and how bad it can really get. So I do this for a reason. You know, it ain't like I'm just putting this video up for attention, or I need your approval to do it. Nobody is talking about this. Nobody's talking about this kind of stuff in the world. Everybody is like hiding. They're like hiding, like the mask has never came off. What you see right now, this is me 100%. I'm not putting on no mask. I'm not putting up no front. I'm not talking like somebody else wants me to talk or needs me to talk. I don't do that. I don't have an agenda. I don't go by any set of rules. I just do what I do. That's it. That's all there is to it. Anything else is you trying to work your way to heaven, so to speak. You're trying to prove a point. You're being religious with what you do. Kind of. That's what I'm trying to say. You're being like you're going by a book or what some other man has wrote down. And by the way, I have a saying, and this is it. Religion is pure cancer. Prayer is an excuse to really not do anything for anybody. And God is one's ideas and opinions. And like assholes, everybody has one. Nathan Coleman. Yeah, I said it. That's what I said. These people that, you know, they say, oh, I'm praying for you and this and that. What is that doing? That is doing nothing for me or anyone else. Nothing. If you're one of these religious people, then I think you need to hear what I'm saying, but you ain't gonna listen. It ain't gonna get through because you think that you're blessed. You think that you have been chosen. You think wearing a cross around your neck makes you something different? I will never wear a cross around my neck. Never. And the people that do, I say take it off of your neck, honestly. These people with their cross tattoos and stuff, like, why do you really have that? Most people don't even know a couple verses in the Bible and shit. This is what I mean by hypocrite, man. And you know, see, there's a lot more that goes into this, but I can't go on about it because I don't have that much time to record a video, which sucks. I don't know why it's like that. I haven't figured out a way to record longer videos, but people hide behind this. They hide behind God and religion, and it's just religion separates us more than anything. There's a guy named Seth Andrews. He has a bunch of videos. There's a guy named Ray Hagins, Hagins. These are some of the people that I listen to and I take and get my knowledge from, and I get it from myself too. I don't need someone to preach to me or really tell me something, but sometimes I need to hear because I need to gain the knowledge. And some people, they're ignorant of that. These religious zealots, they don't want to hear nothing besides Jesus died for me and he shed his blood, and anything else is evil or the devil. I did it. I've been there. I know. I've been a religious guy. I prayed every day, all the time. I sat and meditated for a year and a half one time. I didn't watch TV or nothing. I focused on God solely. And what I got out of that, to be truthfully honest, it was just another way of seeing that nothing was going to happen unless I did it. And this really makes me mad that you can't see me like that on here, because I always think I'm saying something that someone needs to hear. But the only thing I got out of it is no one is going to do nothing for Nate but Nate. No one's going to do nothing for Karen but Karen. Ashley for Ashley. Tim but Tim. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they don't see this. They can't see that what you hope for is never going to come. What you're hoping for is never going to come. And I'm sorry, that's what I should name this. Hypocrite, hope will never come. And too many people get offended at this stuff. And I'm not trying to offend, but I have to offend for people to realize what is going on today. I ain't one of these guys that say I'm woke. I woke up and I'm this and that. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a motivational speaker. I am none of that. I'm a regular guy, flesh, blood, and bone. But when you see this stuff going on every day, all the time, a move has to be made. I'm at 13 minutes right now. I got 2 more minutes to say something to get my point across to someone that might not have heard the way that I think or they should have heard. If you're one of these people that thinks that something someday is going to come to you out of nowhere, you're mistaken. You're highly mistaken. I didn't get a car. I didn't get a job. I didn't get my own place until I went and did it. And I didn't want to do these things. Like, there's too many people sitting around and they're blaming others and they're looking towards others to save them from their situation. Nobody is coming, bro. Just like in World War II. With the Jews and stuff, they prayed to God. For how many years they prayed to God? Where was God? He never came. I'm at 14 minutes now. You religious people have got to get off of your stools and say, look, I messed up along the way somewhere. How can I fix things? How can I make things different? Be different. Do something that nobody is doing today. Ain't you tired of the same stuff? I am. This is Nathan Coleman. February 10th, 2019. I'm out.